Hello guys, let's delve into profit strategies. NIO $2.2 billion investment in NIO transforms financial landscapes. Explore NIO growth and profit prospects today. Today, we will discuss the path to earning profits. First of all, the news has come in that CYVN has invested $2.2 billion in NIO. This is a significant decision. Essentially, it involves dilution, meaning that NIO has issued new shares, totaling $294 million. In return, NIO will receive $2.2 billion USD directly. It is now being discussed that this investment depends on the success of the 150 kilowatt-hour battery test. We will delve deeper into this later and explore how it can indirectly benefit investors. In addition to this, we had previously discussed the Middle East expansion. NIO is set to enter the Middle East in June 2024. There were reports that NIO was seeking further investment from Abu Dhabi to purchase a factory. It seems that all of this has materialized as Abu Dhabi has provided even more funds, and the factory now officially belongs to NIO. Looking at the cash situation by the end of Q3, they had approximately $6.2 billion in cash as of September 30th. If we include the quarterly loss, which is around $500 to $700 million, we are left with roughly $5.5 billion. Adding the $2.2 billion, NIO now has around $7.07 to $8 billion in cash. This is a substantial amount and should last for quite some time, at least for continuous cash burn over the next 4 to 5 years. We discussed how NIO CEO has always left no stone unturned to raise funds. Many believe that removing the CEO would be highly inappropriate because, without their leadership, obtaining funding for the company would be challenging. And NIO is still growing. They are expanding, investing a lot of money in swap stations, etc. This is costing a significant amount. They are conducting research, doing R&D, and the fruits of this R&D are about to be realized. Let's talk about NIO new car. There are other leaks, but I will mainly focus on the 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack, which is quite interesting. And this won't directly help investors because I'll tell you how it will indirectly assist. It has a real range of up to 1044 kilometers. I cannot emphasize its importance enough. And their average energy consumption was 13.4 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. And after everything was finished, they had 3% battery left. It's truly astonishing. Firstly, this is the real range, not NEDC, because if you have NEDC range, the real range is normally 60% or 70% of the NEDC range. So you have competitors like Zeekr, etc. with NEDC ranges of over 1,000 kilometers, but their real range may only be 600 or 700, not actually 1,000. NIO has actually achieved 1,000. And then, in cars where it says 1,000 kilometers, they usually have a single motor, poor acceleration. But NIO ET7 has dual motors with great acceleration, and still, it has a 1,000 kilometers range. Real range with AC in cold weather. These are some minor details that people tend to forget. So this is absolutely astonishing. And the CEO live-streamed this from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. He live-streamed, took occasional breaks, but he didn't nap or do anything. That means he is a champion. And later, he went and had dinner with some NIO owners, so he was quite cool. But a very important thing is that this is a remarkable achievement. But now there is an argument that it won't help investors because of the cost of this battery pack. Okay. The cost of this subscription is very high. According to the owner of NIO, who has 23 NIO, the cost of this battery pack is approximately 200k RMB, which is comparable to the price of an ET5 or Model Y. So, very few people will be willing to invest in a Model Y just to double their range. This doesn't make any sense at all. It's too expensive for the extra range it provides. It doesn't make sense at all. So this battery won't sell much, and NIO knows this. Their intention is not to sell this battery. Some people can buy it, yes, some wealthy people can buy it, but it is mostly for rent. That's why they have only started with 2170 packs, according to rumors. This is very low, almost one for every swap station. It's for rent, and it will be excellent for rent. People won't buy it directly, but they can rent it. And this will help investors because buying NIO will now be better. You can buy NIO with a 75 kilowatt-hour battery pack. And then, if you want, you can rent a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack for a day and increase your range by 40%, or rent a 150 kilowatt-hour battery pack for a day and double your range. Now, the cost of renting a 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack for a day is 50 RMB, which is approximately $8. You get 40% more range for $8. This is a fantastic selling factor. It's not the battery itself, but it's a selling factor. The opportunity to gain 40% extra range for $8. And I think renting a 150 kilowatt-hour battery pack for double the range will cost approximately 150 to 200 RMB per day. It might be a little more. I'm not so sure. Perhaps between 100 and 200 RMB per day. So this is approximately equivalent to 20 USD. What I mean is, 20 USD is fine. From 20 to 30 USD, and you can double your range for a day. It's quite astonishing, isn't it? That's the selling point, right? They're not really selling battery packs. Don't think that this battery pack will sell. It's very expensive. Selling this is difficult. It will make NIO purchase much more reasonable. Buying NIO will make sense. Only with NIO can you upgrade your battery and double your range for a day. That's the selling factor. That's what will help this battery pack with NIO, and it will bring more sales to the cars. I don't want to downplay its importance, but this is the benefit that will help in providing flexibility. Now, some people have made noise about keeping the entire swap ecosystem. What will happen if the batteries go bad? What will happen if the batteries degrade because batteries gradually deteriorate and you're in the ecosystem? All batteries will be swapped here and there. And if I get a faulty battery, and if in the future all batteries in the ecosystem become old and maybe not as good, there's something very interesting that NIO is doing here. Every time you swap, they check the battery for health, and then they also perform regular maintenance on the battery packs. And it's quite interesting because the battery pack is actually removable, meaning you can open the cover on top of the battery pack. And inside are individual battery cells or modules. And what NIO does is scan for degradation inside each battery pack. And any modules or cells with issues, they replace those. So they replace the individual cells inside the battery pack, not the entire battery pack. That's because keeping the battery within the ecosystem is cost-effective, and it also ensures the battery health remains intact. That's why this is very good. The battery swap system is excellent, and there is no need to worry about a faulty battery. I tell some people who are wondering about the path to making a profit or how to reduce costs. One way is to have such a large swap ecosystem that everyone is using it, and NIO is earning all the fees and everything from it, and they are making a lot of money from it. Sub-brands are also selling many cars with a good margin and delivering a lot, and this is another way to make a profit. However, what NIO is doing is investing the money back into itself for more patents, for leading technology. So don't think that NIO will start making a profit soon. It will be like Amazon. NIO will remain unprofitable for many years, but it will grow. It won't make a profit, but it will become a big company. And I think this is very important. It is very clear that for companies like NIO that really want to grow and want to become a leader in technology, losses will continue. Don't think that one day they will suddenly say that they will not do R&D and will make a profit. No, they won't do that. They will keep moving forward on the edge of the car and keep testing what a car can do. So it will need money for this. So either you have to accept the fact that NIO will not make money for some time, but it will continue and get better and better, or you should not support the company. A large part of it is based on NIO obtaining funding and getting more money from outside, like from Abu Dhabi and other investors, and of course NIO will go there. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.